Aloha everybody, Mike Drutar, Principal Broker, NextHome Paradise Realty, bringing you another property tour today. I have a super interesting house for you because this is ready to go and it's a big time value play with a lot of flexibility and different things that you can do here. There's going to be a lot to cover on this house. It's priced right, I gotta tell you. At least I think it is. We're priced at $1,348,000. We have 3,136 square feet of living area, 43 leased solar photovoltaic panels, great ocean views. We got 2 levels of living. You have some flexibility because you can make this a next gen or second gen living area, maybe an Ohana rent out studio sort of thing, and then live upstairs. So there's a lot going on and it's ready to go. So that's one of the things I also like about it. It's going to be tough to do this in a concise way, so you're going to have to bear with me as I go around through this house. It's listed by Stacy Barbara Martin over at Berkshire Hathaway. Thank you so much for letting us bring this to you. Let's get started. We're at the top of Kona Palisades, so we're up above the airport in Kona. You are like 10 minutes from the airport. You can actually see it right down there. I'm going to zoom in for a second real quick, and there's the Kona Airport right down there below you. You're at the top of Kona Palisades, so you're at a great elevation. You have a 3-car carport right here with some storage on the back. There's our photovoltaic panel system, inverter, electrical stuff. You also have some storage here under this stairway that goes upstairs. We're going to start off downstairs, and there's a few different things that you can do here. I'm going to come into what I would say is the main area downstairs, and one thing you'll notice is they've done a lot of work on this house. It looks great. Looks like we got relatively fresh paint on the outside, and as soon as I step in, luxury vinyl plank flooring, and it looks great. So this looks like it was a converted lanai that was enclosed, most likely, but we'll check to find out for sure. And you got a slider over here, slider right, or a double door right where I came in. So you got a great sitting area here. Looks like it's recently painted inside, 6-inch baseboard. In this area, about 3.5-inch baseboard. In this dining kitchenette area. You can see they've done a great job with the cabinets. We got a Formica countertop, shaker cabinets, and believe it or not, you can get some pretty good stuff. These might be right off the rack at Lowe's and Home Depot, but you're getting soft close and dovetail joints on that stuff these days, believe it or not. Super, super awesome. Lots of space in here. We got our refrigerator, and you even got a little view out to the ocean from right here in your dining area. You can see that. Look at the clouds. Man, they are just cooperating perfectly today. That is looking gorgeous. And we got our sink and our dishwasher right down here. We're ready to go, this little kitchenette. Continuing on, we have a large bedroom here. Look at this, guys. We got, that looks like about a queen size staging bed right there. It's an inflatable bed that's just put there to, give you an idea of what you can do. The home is staged, but it gives you an idea of the sense of space that you have here. Big closet over on the other side. Looks like it's brand new carpet. It feels really, really plush under my foot, so it's great. Here I am today, guys. Got the blue and I guess that's sort of a red or a pink Ren Spooner. Probably my favorite brand of Aloha shirt. They ought to call me for a sponsorship or something, as much as I talk about those guys. All right, so single basin, cultured marble countertop for our bathroom here. And one thing everyone likes about the luxury vinyl is you can just bring it right into the wet areas, no problem at all. Okay, now here's where things get really interesting. So you could just make this door an owner's lockout if you want. And you could make what we just did as the suite for your mother-in-law. Or you can come and add this bedroom to what we just did. And you can see this is a really super huge bedroom as well. Everything new ceiling fans, and we got a closet over there. And then you could make it right here as your lockout. Most likely you'd have it kind of a double lockout if you did this. And so this would give you access over there, but you would lock that out for the upstairs. So you'd have a shared utility area. So if people were down here and needed to use the laundry, they could use the laundry. People upstairs, they needed to use the laundry, they could use it. And you'd put a deadbolt that works from both sides. You have to make it, or from the outside. I think you got it figured out. So you can make it a 1-bedroom downstairs unit or a 2-bedroom downstairs unit. Or you'd combine this 2nd bedroom, when you put the lockout behind me, with the upstairs, and also this additional bonus room, which is a nice office. Be a great place to set up if you need to be kind of away from everything and not so distracted. You got an office, you got a closet, or you can make it a bedroom, whatever you like. So I'm going to spin around just to give you a little bit of perspective. That's the door we just came in at the front door. So now I'm turning over to our left, and this is the other door that allows us to go up if we want to the main living area. So I know it was a little confusing on the layout, but just there is a ton of flexibility on this. Like different size needs for the 2nd gen, you can make that work. But here we are on the main level. Now, this is an area I really like. Super open here with our living and dining space, double slider going out to the lanai. We're gonna get there. Great view and so much lanai space there. Plenty of room for a dining room table. They have this nice big round table. You can get a table like this or a rectangular table. Easily fit 6 people, no problem. And then our kitchen, we got Formica countertops, nice cabinets, a little bit of a darker, kind of a maple-ish look on the wood. KitchenAid, I think actually that's the exact KitchenAid I have. Is there a water dispenser on the side? It's pretty close to the KitchenAid I have at home. So you got a double door, French door refrigerator with the freezer down below. We got an LG microwave, KitchenAid on the oven, as well as the stainless steel dishwasher. Oh, and check this out. What do we got here? Oh, a bonus little like fridge freezer sort of thing down here on these drawers. Super cool, because you always need more refrigerator space, especially for those big Costco runs. I like it. I like that a lot. We got nice pendant lights matching our light fixture over in the dining area. You see we got recessed lights. They've got LED in this house throughout because of that solar system they have set up. And then coming out here to the covered lanai, tons of space over here. Pretty epic ocean views, I gotta say. I think if you're looking for an ocean view at a good price and some flexibility, this thing could be a cash cow, actually, if you rented it all out, both upstairs and downstairs. And then you still have this huge, absolutely huge, like 30 by 20 lanai area. They got the sails out over here to give you some shade. I mean, tons of space. Looks like we got a quartzite looking 18-inch tile, I believe, down here. Lots of space. Okay, we still got 3 bedrooms to get to here, guys. Let's push on through. Coming down the hallway, bedroom number 1 over here to our left, new carpet, new blinds, recently painted, new ceiling fan, mirror door on the closet, plenty of space. We are doing great here. That's bedroom number 1. Come back around. Bedroom number 2. Oh, great, look at this. Plenty of space for a queen or king size bed. I'd probably go with an Eastern king instead of a California king, just because an Eastern king isn't as long. Gives you a little bit more space and is actually a little bit wider than a California king. And you have access out here to the lanai, and you get to see your view from here. So that's super awesome. Listen, guys, at 1.35, you're not going to find anything like this on the market. I'm surprised it's still available, but it's a house that I think you have to come in and experience to understand it. The pictures aren't going to do it justice. This is where the videos, I think, really help, because it allows you to really see how the house lays out. And then finally, the primary bedroom, plenty of space in here, super large. Looks like they enclosed this lanai, used to be a lanai, enclosed it to make an additional seating space. This would be great if you want to do some yoga, maybe set up the Peloton bike, little workout area, little sitting or reading area, an office. Again, flexible spaces for you to use however your lifestyle calls for. Super cool. All right, finally, We got our bathroom back here. Single basin. Oh no, double basin. I take it back. Cultured marble. And our toilet over here. Smaller shower over there. Pretty much set up though. All right. Well, my 3 favorite things about the property and the one thing I would change or add. Well, my 3 favorite things. My first favorite thing is the fact that this thing has some flexibility, folks. We can do a lot of different things with our living setup. You could have a large family. You could have maybe the kids, you know, are grown up and have kids of their own, but it's kind of tough to get a place. You can put them downstairs. You can have guests downstairs. You can rent out downstairs. You could have a big family taking it up and down. You could have mother-in-law who needs to be around downstairs. I mean, there's a ton of stuff that you can do right here. So that's number 1. Number 2 is this incredible ocean view. They are absolutely loving that. The clouds are cooperating. Looks absolutely stunning today. Ocean view at, you know, 1.35, like this big of an ocean view, is pretty incredible. My 3rd favorite thing, I'm gonna just say the value. The price per foot on this house is, you know, we're not seeing those sorts of numbers right now. 3,000, I think it was 3,300 square feet, if I remember right. We'll have that all in the details below. At 1.35-ish is pretty incredible. Especially you even got all this extra space out here, all the covered lanai area. I mean, pretty awesome. One thing I would add or change, you know what? I know what it is. I would buy out that leased solar photovoltaic system and own it outright. So when you have a leased PV system, there is a buyout, and that buyout amount changes over time as you get further and further down the line. You've made payments on it, and so the amount that they need to recapture to get their cost goes down. I would maybe just buy that thing out and own those outright. That would probably be the one thing I would change. Other than that, man, this is ready to go. Look, you're even fenced. You got some pups? You can get some dogs in here. Believe it or not, we don't have a lot of fenced properties in Hawaii. As I know, it's kind of weird. Sometimes we just put up areca palms and call it a day. All right, I hope you like this video. If you need some more information, I got some data down in the description below, along with some other information. If you want to get on my market reports, you need to get on that list. Hope to see you again real soon. Aloha.